Good morning, crypto maniac boomers. It's the crypto commander-in-chief here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, Santa Claus' biggest cousin, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. I'm back after a little break. I took the fam out to SeaWorld last week. I popped up on you guys a few times, but we're back here with the daily live streams. Make sure you're caressing those buttons out there, boomers. I need you caressing them, buttoning them up right now. Shout out to Johnson, FN Based. I see you crypto maniac soldiers there in the box. We got the best soldiers here in the box. We have a small platoon, usually 20 or 30 crypto maniacs here. At points, we've been up to 100. One time we got hit with some Russian bots, and there was about 500 in the population. But soon thereafter, the stream, I had some Russian trying to sell me some fake bot services to boost my counts. Guys, you're not going to get that from the champ. Okay, I'm not going to be giving you fake views or anything like that. I've never even promoted this channel. I don't think I even comment on other people's videos, really. So that's what it is, guys. Shout out to Niagara, Rafterman, Sorian, Johnson, and the rest of the boomers. Stacking them sats daily, says Niagara. Indeed. We're waiting on Bitcoin today, and the entire, seems like a few weeks now, where we've been sub 9,000. Currently they're at 82. And we'll be talking about the price. Where do we go from here? What to expect and more. But first, let me shout out Rafterman. Boom! Just dropped me $2 there in the population of the chat box. Thank you so much, Rafterman, one of our more gratuitous members. Guys, if you get value from the stream, make sure you drop $1 or 10 here in the bucket. Some ducats here in the bucket. They all go to the young boomers. I got two boomers here, the young champion and the little boomette as well, so we make sure that we keep them strong. Thank you so much there, Rafterman. I appreciate it. Let me drop another bomb. While we're at it, since we haven't all week, let's snipe out a funny bunny. Shout out to my long-range snipers there deep in the blockchain battlefield trenches. All my crypto platoon members, everybody that's entering the boot camp. There's not too many new boot camp members. I don't think we have any fresh blood, and I've talked about it last week or the week before, how what we need now for the bits is new blood. And right now, there's no new blood. Let's be honest with you. We need some new blood to bring some more of that excitement back. And I think that, as far as the retail goes, and even on the institution end, I think most of the institutions this year, they decided whether they were going to buy in or not. You've seen some of the institutions saying that they were going to join Facebook with that Libra coin that they are planning on rolling out. But since then, outfits like Visa and others have pulled out because of all the regulations and whatnot. So that's what's going on. Snipe out the ducks, says Johnson. Let me snipe out a baby bear cub. Price will go up, bring in the new blood. Yeah, we need some new blood. That's the bottom line here. We need some new blood, and that won't happen. Let's be honest, that won't happen. I think that that retail FOMO won't kick in until we hit new all-time highs. I think the layman, Bitcoin is not as new as it used to be. Okay, so it's not as exciting for some. And for those that are not in it, they've probably already heard, and if not, they're already starting to hear. But there is no FOMO going on right now, sub 10, so you won't expect the retail to get in there. And as far as the institution, I think the institutions that decided that we're going to get in are either in or out. You saw Visa pulled out of the Libra cryptocurrency. It's not even a crypto, it's more like a blockchain. But anyhow, and you see these institutions like Fidelity and the Backed and whatnot. There's already intent. The institutions are, if they haven't made the decision, they're considering it already. So as far as new institutional blood, I think that here towards the ending of 2019, they've made their decision this year. As far as retail, they're not going to come into over 20. So that being said, okay, this is indeed, Rafterman, I agree with you, an accumulation period. So, there is no new institutional blood, but those institutions that are in, I suppose, are trading this small volatility and accumulating, because the bits are here to stay, guys. But whether Satoshi, Santa Claus or not, they're here to stay. If you haven't figured that out, do it now. Figure it out now. Okay. I mean, I think most of the boomers know this already. So I would expect, be honest with you. I gave a price prediction on the price of Bitcoin at the beginning of the year, before things boomed to about 13.8 there at the beginning of the summer. And I said, I believe that the price of Bitcoin will be trading sub 10,000, slightly less than 10K by the end of the year. And then we'll see the run up, first or second quarter of 2020 as we approach that halving. Since then, my predictions changed because we hit 13.8 in like less than a week. At that point, a lot of the boomers were saying, champ, it's going to 20K. It's going to happen. Boom, 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 boom. But we fell short. And then, we dropped back down to 10. We went back down to 12. And, here we are at 82 and somewhere close to where I think we're going to close out. I think, we'll still close out sub 10, around closer to 10 at the end of the year. And then I'll expect a pump. And for those reasons, guys, because there's no new blood and there's no institutional blood, although those institutions are accumulating. Shout out to Michael Toth from Slovakia. Removed 2 million Satoshis today from circulation. You can get them back in 3 halvings. There you go. I'm utilizing this accumulation period. And Niagara Gardner says price will bring new blood. The price go up will bring new blood. Yeah, that's when the new blood will come in. Once Bitcoin goes over 15, closer to 20K, which I expect it to. Sooner than later, I'm going to be honest with you. I think within the next year, we'll see close to all-time high prices. Now, that being said, I've gave my prediction of what I think is going to happen the next run-up. I think we're going to fall short. I'm going to be honest with you. I think we're going to fall short of an all-time high. I still think the coin's going to boom from its current price at around 80, 82, where it's at right now. And it may fall short of its all-time high at 20, 20,000. Some say 19.8 or some say 20,000, but let's just round it to 20K. I think we may fall short. I think we may run up to maybe 16, 17, 18K, and it may hold there. Again, I stand to my predictions between 16 and 22, but I think the probability of us falling short is higher than before. Why? And I'm going to be honest with you. Because I think that most people already are pricing in what they're going to do. The institutions are thinking about it. Now the technicals play a lot more of a role in the price than they did before. I think there's a lot more, there's less emotion, okay, because it's, that FOMO is not kicking in. It's not a frenzy. It's not as new as it used to be. And then you got more seasoned traders, those that are wearing the suits, and they bring in that technical, and they're a little bit more disciplined on their trade. And that being said, I think that's going to reduce the volatility. Ty City just dropped me $5. Boom! Thank you, Ty. I appreciate you. Waiting on an inevitable Tether collapse. And listen, I think all those stable coins are funny bunny. Okay? I do think somehow, and I know maybe you disagree here, Ty, I think Tether has actually helped Bitcoin's price go up because it's like free money. It's like they got a money printer. Boom, boom, boom. Imagine you had a money printer. You print it up in your house, and then you could just go buy whatever you like. And you could buy. And it doesn't matter if the price goes up because you could buy. I know maybe you disagree with that. But anyhow, I think what we could both agree with, Ty, is that these stable coins are funny bunny. There's manipulation in the market. And to think otherwise is rather naive, okay? Tether is funny bunny. I'm going to be honest with you. It smells funny bunny. Let me throw out a bunny. Snipe it out the box. Boom. Do they even have dollars as collateral for that Tether? I don't know. And we've seen now, Block One. Block One has some of the same characters in, what is it? Not Block Trades. I'm going blank. But some of the same characters associated with Block One are associated with the Tether and the other outfit or whatnot. I know that Bix calls it the crypto cabal. And, I agree that there probably is one. Okay. Peace, bro. Waiting for Bitcoin. What you waiting for? No fundamentals. Guess you're waiting for the halving or something. NBK. You hit 840 billion due to ICO craze. Pump and dump. Days are over. You need case and real fundamentals now, says NBK. I think so. I think to a certain extent you are correct there, NBK. It's not just me. It's flattering saying I hit it, but I never had 440 billion in my pockets. But yeah, I think the ICO craze did cause a pump, okay? And like I was saying before you jumped into the box, I think the volatility, as more seasoned suits get into the game, that dumb money is not is not trading as much as it used to. So, and that's what it is. So we've been waiting on new blood, and we're waiting for the halvening. Yeah, we're waiting for the halvening. I think the price is going to go up. But like I just said earlier, I don't think it's going to go up as much as some people think it is. But, it is what it is. NBK agrees. And, it is what it is. I think that the price will go up. And Bitcoin's here to stay. I don't know if you're a non-believer or not. But it's here to stay. And I just think it's going to fall a little short. I think there's so much people saying, $50,000, $100,000. Why don't we be happy with, a $15,000 Bitcoin, $20,000 Bitcoin? And that's what's happening. A lot of people are just sitting here in the waiting room, waiting for the price to go up. And that's probably why it isn't going up. $1 trillion total cap. We hit 840 billion before, says Niagara Gardner. I think the $1 trillion market cap is still possible, less probable than it was before, but it's still definitely probable. And at some point, I would say before, my prediction was that we may hit that $1 trillion market cap on the halvening. That's appearing a little bit less probable. I'm going to be honest with you. That halvening's just around the corner. It's May. Okay, so, we're just a few months away, less than a year away. And it's possible that it may, kapump, and we may see $1 trillion market cap for all of crypto. That could put Bitcoin around 30K. That's still a possibility, but I'm going to go with my price predictions of that. There's probably, we're going to fall a little short of an all-time high. I would expect the price to double from where it is now. Like I said, between 16 and 22 is what I'm looking at there for that short to midterm. Again, I'm not anybody's financial analyst. I'm not your crypto daddy. For all I know, this thing can go to 100K or it can go back to 1,000. So, at the end of the day, these are my opinions. Bitcoin's definitely here and we'll have amazing gains over time only due to first mover advantage. At some point, that won't be enough. I agree. Dan says, boom. I see you, Dan. Johnson says, Bitcoin is here to stay until the world's end. I don't know about that, but it's here to stay for some time. Litecoin got exposed for lack of funding and depending on t-shirt sales, says Thai City. Yeah, I think that's being a little rough on them there, Thai. But I'm a Litecoin holder, but I'm glad that I chipped off the old blockchain there and I moved a little bit to Bitcoin because it wasn't performing as well. At the end of the day, guys, none of these coins have performed like Bitcoin. Harry says, would you sell Bitcoin at 5,000 or Litecoin at 23? Nobody, only a bot. Let's see, let's see. Depends where they got in. NBK says, LOL t-shirts. Yeah, I've seen those t-shirts, even though I never had one. Send me a shirt, guys. I need a crypto shirt or 3. I should throw a P.O. box up here so you guys can send me some shirts or something. Because I see these other tubers, they got shirts, with Litecoin or whatnot. I need a Bitcoin shirt, though. Shout out to MBK, Harry, Thai City, Johnson, Dan. Let's go ahead and look at the charts, see the prices, continue talking about where we think the price will go. You could see the you could see the Bitcoin against US dollar charts here on Coinbase. This is the 24 hours. There was a little flash crash there from 84 down to about 81. You can see this candle, boom, it's like 90 degrees south, then pick back up. That shows that there's some support down here. Such a drastic drop and then it rebounds quickly. So it's some support there, slightly above 8,000. But listen, guys, I think the probability of us going under 8,000 is still there this year. Okay, I think that the probability there could be some more blood there as far as losing losing some volume here, so losing some price for the short term. I think that perhaps I read some articles there saying 65s. Possibly in the cards, and I wouldn't be surprised. Although we're seeing some support there at over 8, this little bear market may not be done with. Okay, this little bear market may not be done with. That being said, I think 2020 we'll still see the gains. We'll go over 10K again is what I think. There is no incentive to develop on the Litecoin network. Yeah, I think that there is really not that much incentive. No, I mean, unless you believe that you're going to have one of those, knock them out the park dApps and you're really speculating for long term in the future. But, I agree with Andreas Antonopoulos. The majority of these coins, okay, majority of these blockchains, you don't really need a blockchain for the applications that they're trying to perform. Okay, you could just do it on a centralized system. I think that, a lot of people are just saying blockchain and decentralizations because it's sexy. The majority, and I've said this before, the majority of the coins on the cap, these 2,000 plus coins, they're not going to survive. And it's not because they're nefarious or up to no good or anything. It's just because that's what it is. The real Slim Satoshi stand up. I like that one, CryptoZilla. Let me drop a bomb for you. Will the real Slim Satoshi please stand up? Indeed. I like Binance t-shirt. It's cool. Okay. Ripple is up 28% on Bitcoin in the last 45 days. Yeah, but through its its history, it's still underperformed. So, for those that are still thinking that, Ripple's the one, I highly doubt it. I mean, I think the price of Ripple still could go up. I want nothing to do with it because it's blatantly centralized and you can't even mine the coin. I think Ripple's more like its own company. It's kind of like, it's just a glorified database. That being said, the price could go up. It could go up. I'm just not into it, and I'm not going to be, paying attention to it. Furthermore, I rather hold Bitcoin than Ripple. Okay, then that's the bottom line. Over the, in the last 45 days it went up, and Binance in the last, there was a point that Binance outperformed Bitcoin for almost 2 years. But that being said, I still rather hold Bitcoin than any of those coins. CryptoZilla with the real Slim Satoshi, Ty Cities here, Johnson Cackery, Harry, and the rest of the boomers. Let's check out today's math over there on CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin at 83.19. Bitcoin dominance at 66.4. You can see people moving more into the alts. It's not centralized. Stop spreading FUD, bro. It's not okay. But don't spread FUD. I'm not spreading FUD because it is centralized. You can't mine the coin. Okay, so how is the coin produced? By a centralized entity. So it is a centralized coin, and it's a glorified database. That's not to say that maybe it works or it doesn't, but it's not a crypto. So to say that I'm spreading FUD, in fact, that's disinformation. You're not speaking the truth here, NBK. We're saying that I'm spreading FUD. So, I'm going to give you a strike one. I don't know whether you're trolling or not, or you just think that Ripple is, but, tread lightly when you're in the box, crypto. You don't know what box you're in. I've never seen you here, and tread lightly because I snipe them out the box easily. I don't need any new followers. I don't care. Bro, update your knowledge. Not being mined doesn't mean centralized. Okay, but how's the coin produced there, NBK? I'm not going to argue with you about Ripple, but to say that Ripple is decentralized is about the most uneducated thing I've heard all day as far as that. So, I'm not trolling. You're wrong, bro. You can snipe. I don't care. I don't care about you either, NBK. So, you could go ahead and make your own channel about Ripple and see who will go check it out. And in fact, one of my Ripple videos is one of my best videos. So maybe you're onto something. You could go ahead and start a Ripple channel and get more views than the champ. But Ripple controls 7% of the validators. It's not centralized. Okay, I mean, fine. Go ahead and start your Ripple channel. I'm not going to deal with Ripple. You can't mine the coin. Okay, so it's not a cryptocurrency. Maybe it's a blockchain. Maybe it's a database. Maybe the price will go up. Maybe it'll work, but it's not decentralized. Ripple's the real deal. Look how many contracts they signed. SBI, MoneyGram, Vanguard. Actually, Ripple company owns less than 20%. Don't get mad, bro. Campaign champion, Champagne EOS. Campaign champion, Champagne. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Mining the coin doesn't mean nothing. That sounds crazy. So how is the coin made? Who's making the coin? Whoever makes the coin is the person in charge. Bottom line, if you have the power to make the coin, then you're the one in charge. And in fact, you can also reverse transactions on the Ripple blockchain is right. Ripple's completely owned by Ripple. They let people think they own, but it's fact that they can take it anytime. So it's just a digital fiat like a bank. Exactly. I like you, Champagne, but you bugging right now. Ripple didn't make the coin. All right. That's fine. Make your channel and maybe I'll come across of it, but it's not going to happen here. Ripple's just for banks. That's not crypto. Exactly. And again, I'm not saying that the price will go up or not. Maybe you could buy it and boom with it. I don't know. Like at the end of the day, I'm not saying that the price is not going to go up. You can't reverse track since people are clueless. All right, man. I'm not dealing with MBK because obviously you don't know what's going on with Ripple. Of course you could reverse transactions with Ripple. That's the problem. This guy comes into the box the first time. I've been here probably before you even knew about Bitcoin. And the bottom line is that yes, you can, the transactions on Ripple can be reversed. Okay. And there's a lot of other blockchains that the transactions can be reversed. No, you can't. Okay. This is like a he said, she said. So, NBK, see you later. I don't need you in the box. I'm not trying to make friends here and I don't need any new, subscribers. So you want to argue with the champ, you're out of here. Just like that. At the end of the day, guys, I don't care about Ripple. Okay, this is not the Ripple channel, and the Ripple box are kick him out, champ. He's trolling. Yeah, I think he is. There's a lot of trolls. Listen, again, I'm not saying that the price is not going to go up. I'm not saying that the price is not going to go up. At the end of the day. But of course, if you've been in crypto for a while, you understand. You know the deal. I don't have to go back to a crypto 101 to explain to you that Ripple is not a decentralized blockchain. You can't mine the coin, guys. Come on. Where is the coin created from? Okay, whoever has the power to create the coin is in control. Kick him out, champ. He's trolling. Again, this is not the Ripple channel. Your first clue is, what does a real crypto need an army? Ripple's trash, says Dolphin 134. Listen, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But, there's some guys that are holding it and they may win. And that's fine. I look at it more like, you're investing into a company. There's definitely some centralized companies that are all okay. And they're all good. And the price has gone up. Ripple and Tether are the Trojan horses of crypto, says Castro. Perhaps. Ripple triggered. Yeah, it's the thing is, Ty, I don't want to go in here to the arguments with Ripple. I'm not going to go into the arguments with Ripple. And if someone's telling me that the coin the coin is not, the coin is decentralized and that the transactions can't be reversed, that's wrong. So, it's a complete brainwash commie operation. They use their mouthpieces to promote it. Well, listen, I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I've said, Ripple, that's the commie coin. And, who do they have there at the Ripple conference? It was Clinton. Never owned Ripple ever. Yeah, maybe the price will go up. But, to compare it to other cryptos, I think that it should be in its own category. That's fine. Maybe an ancillary category to crypto. There's a lot of fake cryptos out there. But maybe the price goes up. And, I'm not going to talk crap about the price because there's people that believe in that technology and it may go up. Just sent you one back through the Brave browser, champ. Boom. Thank you, Rox. I appreciate you. Thank you to Rox. Thank you to Thai City. The Ripple hate is real. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with it, Ty. I don't want nothing to do with it. And I don't care about it. This is not the Ripple channel. And, the more I talk about Ripple, though, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, and maybe I should keep talking about Ripple because some of my top videos have had Ripple in the title. So, maybe, if I was only in it for the views, maybe I should just continue talking about Ripple. Even if it's going to pump, I'm nothing to do with Ripple, says Dennis. Okay. Topic change. General thoughts on wallet coins like Bread, Metal, Pillar, says Harry. Wallet coins. Coins. So you're talking about like software coins? I mean, software wallets. There's a few of them. I've never used Bread, Metal, or Pillar. The way I feel about it is, it doesn't matter really what wallet you're using, just as long as the keys were generated offline and that you hold your keys. So once you have a private key, okay, you could use any wallet to access your account. You could use Metal. You could use Bread, assuming that it allow you to upload your account using your private keys. So I'm more of a paper wallet type of maniac. So for instance, generate your paper wallet, your key pair, and keep it offline. You can etch it on stone. You could bury it, and you could go to another computer and access it via another wallet. So as far as the wallets, I like Electrum. I like Exodus. The hardware wallets are good too, because those hardware wallets generate the key pairs offline. So if your computer's compromised, you have less of a chance of getting sniped out. I don't understand coins for wallet. My Trezor works fine, says Niagara. Yeah, so the Trezor and the Nano, those are the most, from my understanding, are the most, the word I'm looking for, trusted hardware wallets. They generate the key pairs offline. And let's say once you have that key pair, you could download one of these software wallets and access your account using your private key. What does price matter when your coins can be taken at any time and you have a company that can be slammed by regulators? The Ripple army has no defenses and it's complete illusion of strength. Yeah, I think so. But, you never know. Maybe, they're paying the piper. We've talked about that before, CryptoZilla. They may be paying the piper. We saw Block 1 paying the piper. You never know. I was wondering about their coin value. Size of community would dictate. Bread metal. I don't know much about those, Harry. I don't use them. So I really, I don't use them. I'm more of, like I said, generate the key pair offline and you can use any software to access your account. Thai City says Bitcoin address can be frozen. Not necessarily, but it could be blacklisted. Yeah. And we've talked about that before. And I've been honest about that. There is no fungibility on the Bitcoin blockchain. So if a address is blacklisted, certain exchanges may not deal with coins that came from a certain address. So yes. Niagara Gardner says only frozen at a centralized point like an exchange, but not peer-to-peer. Yeah. But I mean, if you look at that thought a little further, let's say that an account was blacklisted by an exchange, and then you decide to trade those coins peer-to-peer with someone else. Now that person that bought those coins, they may not be able to deal with the exchange because those coins are marked basically. So, and I talked about this in my Toshi Claus video where, I say that Bitcoin may not be as, decentralized or as safe as some people may think. Yeah, maybe peer-to-peer, but if the coin's not fungible, then technically, if you're dealing in marked bills. That's why I keep talking about Monero, and the fungibility. And I think that, that as far as crypto ethos, it follows the crypto ethos more. All the exchanges are going to be regulated, says Thai City. Maybe not all of them, but close to all of them. I think regulation's coming all the way. Yeah. BTC exchanges can agree not to take an address, but if you are a croc, then you probably have ways to move them. Yeah. I mean, that's true, but not everybody has ways to move them. So, it's compromised in that sense. But you can't call up a company like Ripple and say lock the funds, which they can do, and they have done it. Right. I think there is more power on, from those that are controlling the nodes on Ripple than there is in Bitcoin. But, we've talked about fungibility. I think that, fungibility really exposes coins like Bitcoin. Like, once your coin's tagged, it is what it is. Good morning, champ, and the Boomer. Shout out to Queens. Queens, I had to snipe somebody out the box just a few moments ago, a Ripple shill, trying to tell me Ripple transactions can't be reversed and that Ripple is decentralized. That was a Ripple bot or something. I sniped him out the box. He was a newbie. And, listen, guys, we could disagree. I'm not mad at people that disagree with me. I know me and Ty don't always agree. But, we talk about it. But don't come into the box brand new. Nobody's ever heard of you, and try to dictate and take over the mic. Basically, some people come to the population of the chat box. They've never been here, and they want to grab the mic and make this their channel and talk about what they want to talk about. And that's why I told this gentleman, go make your own channel and do your own thing. I definitely won't be in your population of the chat box. They want to take the mic because I already have an audience here. Shout out to Rafter, man. Shout out to Queens, Thai City, CryptoZilla, Niagara, Gardner out here. We're waiting on Bitcoin. We're waiting on the price to see what's going to happen as we approach this happening. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? And I'm going to be 1,000%. I feel like we're going to fall short of all-time highs with this next pump. And you got to be prepared for that and know when your entry and exit points are or what your plans are if you're going to hodl through towards the next halvening after that. When's the next halvening after 2020? I don't know, but whatever. Point being is that you need to know what your game plan is if this thing doesn't go to 50 or 100,000. Are you willing to sit on a $10,000 Bitcoin for 5 years? Some people are. I'm not mad at that, but you got to consider. So if you're jumping on this train thinking it's going to 50, 100K in a few months, you may be disappointed. You may be disappointed. That's the problem with the crypto space, I think even the gentleman that I sniped out the box was right as far as like saying, there's little development, there's little incentive, and it seems like everybody's just waiting on the price. And that's true. I think the greed out there is something to consider. Price is so boring right now. I'm about to pull out and wait. There you go. It's like everything's just waiting on price. No one's really using the coins. I mean, obviously Bitcoin's used more than all these other coins, but all these other coins, what are they being really used for? I'm excited about DeFi, though, on Ether. I think that's a good application. 0x is booming, says Rocks1. Okay, we'll check out the prices of all the other coins right now because I haven't gone down the list. Thank you, Queens, for the $5. I appreciate you. Boom. Queens just dropped me $5. Let me drop coins. Let me shout out everybody that showed me love today. We got Queens dropped me $5. Thai City dropped me $5 waiting on an inevitable Tether collapse, and Rafterman dropped me $2. I appreciate you. All you three and everybody else dropping comments in here and being positive. Although whether you agree with me or not, like I said, I know Ty doesn't always agree with the champ, but I'm listening. Just, don't be a newbie jumping into the box here and try to hijack the mic. It ain't going to work. Bitcoin is more rare than you think. Many people are buying and hodling daily. I agree. I think Bitcoin is rarer than some may believe because a lot of these coins have been lost forever. Okay, a lot of these coins have been lost forever in the fact that people have lost their keys. A lot of the coins from the very beginning, people, once when Bitcoin was $1, $5, there was people that had several Bitcoins in wallets and they may have forgot their keys, lost their computers. So there's a fraction, I don't know, maybe 5, 10%. I don't know, maybe somebody wants to do the math or estimate the percentage amount of coins that are circulating that actually have been lost. I know there's some people that have tried to identify that number, but I would say yes, that it is rarer than you think because of those lost coins. Let's check out the prices on coins today. We usually run down the mathematics at the beginning of the broadcast, but somebody tried to hijack the mic and convince me that Ripple is the one, which is funny. Market cap at 225 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 66.4, okay? Which shows me there's a little bit more confidence in the altcoins, but not that much. Bitcoin there at 83.23, Ether at 183. Ripple's up today. Shout out to the Ripple maniacs that I sniped out the box. It's at 28 cents. Tether at 1. Bitcoin Cash at 226. Litecoin at $57. Well, I think it was Ty that says that Litecoin has no incentive for people to develop on it. All they've been doing is selling t-shirts. It's funny. It's true. I mean, I think Litecoin's here to stay, but I've cracked on Litecoin too. I mean, even the captain of the ship abandoned the ship at all-time highs. EOS at 315. Binance at 1826. Satoshi Vision at 86. How does this coin, who is buying Satoshi Vision? That is like, do you know anybody that's buying Satoshi Vision? Let me know. How does this coin stay in the top 10 when I've never even seen, I think one guy that I sniped out the box several weeks ago was a paid shill for Satoshi Vision. But other than that, I've never seen a Satoshi Vision guy. Stellar there at 6, Tron there at 1, Cardano at 4. Not too much Cardano talk. There was Cardano talk all the time, but not lately. Leo there at 97, Monero at 53. Monero dropping. And then you got Chainlink at 256. Shout out to the boomers. You got Dolphin 134 saying DeFi, DeFi, DeFi. Yeah, I think there's an application for decentralized finance via the Ethereum blockchain. We saw EOS trying to develop some dApps that are DeFi friendly as well. And, I think that in the future, that's going to be used. I could see a DeFi future that I like. It makes it easy for people to take loans. It's basically an online pawn shop. You put up the collateral. If you don't pay back, they liquidate your coin. It's real simple. So it's like an online pawn shop, but it's done by an automated machine in the form of a smart contract. DeFi. Make sure you look at Compound Finance. Make sure you look at Maker. Maker has boomed this past week or so. I think Maker's up a lot. Let's check out Maker. It's down today, but let's look at it in the past 7 days. Yeah, in the past 7 days, it has gone up a little bit. So, that's another DeFi one. Niagara says he's heard that there's about 2 to 4 million coins lost. Okay, that's a substantial amount. That's like about maybe even over 10%. So, yeah, I think there is less coins circulating that one may expect because of those coins that are lost. Absolutely. And we got Rox1 saying that 0x is booming. Let's look at the price of 0x. Up 14% today. Yeah, it's a rank number 34, moving a lot. Could someone give me some information here on 0x? We had 0x on our community portfolio for a moment. That's nice. Nice price. Going up. Okay. Give me some information there on 0x as to why it could be booming. Let's look at the coins that are really gaining today. Educare, 0x, Stratus, Hedge, Ren, Nash. Stratus is another one that was a competitor to Ether for a while, but Stratus has slipped in the rankings. Now at number 92. I believe Stratus is a smart contract platform that allows users to write those contracts in C# or maybe Java. I think it's C# though. And Stratus was always, considered a competitor to Ether before EOS came around, but now I've seen the price drop. It was usually Lisk and Stratus were the ones that we would talk about as far as Ether competitors. That's before these other coins came to fruition. But that's what it is. Let's see if there's any good deals out there. Made Safe, Riff, Bitcoin, MCO, Energy, Zcoin. I know Energy, there's some boomers that like it. I know Marlon likes Energy, but I'm not really into these other coins, to be honest with you. Drop a comment here in the population. I'll take a few more comments and questions. We had to snipe out a Ripple maniac there for telling me that Ripple's like decentralized and that transactions can't be reversed or accounts can't be frozen on Ripple because they can. And then you got Ty reminding us that, there's similarity with Bitcoin that coins can be blacklisted. And that's true. For my research, they say there's only 17 million Bitcoins. The rest are lost. Champ, I did the Coinbase earn with Stellar, and this token made like 15 in less than an hour. Not bad. Free 15 can't go wrong. Right, yeah. And I've shared that before. The Coinbase earn program is an excellent way to earn some free crypto tokens. And I've shared links in the past. I don't have any links right now, but go ahead and jump on there. I think I got a link down below to join Coinbase. Most people have already. If you haven't, go ahead and use it, and you get like an extra $10 if you spend $100 in BTC. I think they throw me 10 as well. I don't think so. I know they throw me 10. Anyhow, there's an earn program within Coinbase where you can earn Stellar, EOS, DAI. There's other ones too. I think there's a privacy. There's a few tokens that you can earn, and Queens let us know he got some Stellar. So there you go. Now, easy ways to earn crypto coins are Coinbase Earn and the Brave browser. I mean, that's an easy way, no money down to start earning coins. 17 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. I'll take a few more comments and questions while we're waiting on Bitcoin. I gave my price predictions, and be honest, here in the short term, there's still a possibility we could dip under 8,000. So be prepared. Have your storm supplies ready, and be prepared. Okay, and if you're that crazy, look at Ripple. I know it seems to me like there's some Ripple maniacs here in the box. I don't know if they were just being louder than everybody else, but you won't catch me on that train. But if you're holding the coin and you're trying to make some gains, there you go. But, please come to the realization that it's not a true crypto. Okay, it's not a Monero, that's for sure. And perhaps the price will go up, and you just got to know what you're getting into. Bitcoin there at 82.81. And I encourage you guys to check out the recommended crypto videos I have down below. Crypto Culture, Cypherpunk, Manifesto, Privacy, and Freedom. And indeed, that one's a good one. And then 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin. Also, NPCs and the hidden symbolism within the Wizard of Oz. And I think that's a cool one as well. So check out those videos. Sticks says, kaboom, been a while, boomers, but I'm back. Shout out to Sticks. Welcome back to the population. Boom, boom, boom. And Queen says, boomers, all you do is watch a 1-minute video, answer one question, you get $2 in Stellar. It's easy. Just do that 5 times and swap it to Bitcoin. Right. And you could swap it right there on Coinbase. So once you earn that Stellar, you can literally swap it in real time to back to Bitcoin. So you can earn these coins and swap them back into Bitcoin. Kaboom. Niagara Gardner. On that note, I appreciate all you maniacs. Thai City, Niagara, Dolphin 134, Sticks, and the rest of the boomers. Thai City says, what caused the Bitcoin dip? I think there's a lot of factors. And, to say that I completely know what caused the dip would be ignorant because, I don't think anybody knows everything. Okay. And I'm definitely not the top of the pyramid to, look that far in the future. From my understanding is that, the new blood. We need a lot of new blood. Okay. There's not any new blood. The institutions are buying in, but they're not going to buy at a high price. And it's falling short of some people's expectations. So the price is going down. I think a lot of people thought that the price would already be pumping to, 15K by now. And some people, you even see it in here with Queens, are getting kind of bored with it. And some have been dumping. And so let's see. I think we'll stay under 10K for some time. And I wouldn't be surprised if we close out the year under 10K. And I said that at the beginning of the year. If you've been rocking with the champ back when it was like 3,000 or 4,000, I said, guys, I think we're going to close out the year under 10. And I think we're going to pump over 10 at some point, which that happened. Still got that baby calf, but more appropriate for the current market. Yeah, I still got the baby calf there, little baby bull on the right-hand side. I've been wanting to source a raging bull with a ring on its nose blowing out smoke, but I can't find it. So if you know how to make one or you can find one, send it over my way to the champ at Gmail, champagnecrypto at Gmail, and, I'll appreciate it. But yeah, Ty, what caused the Bitcoin dip? There's a lot of factors out there. And to say that I know all the factors is probably not the right. There's some people that they think they know it all, the moving averages, the technicals, and they swear they know where things are going next. But I think that majority don't. But while we patiently wait here on Bitcoin for new blood and for new action, I'll be hodling and accumulating. Like I said, I've moved some of the altcoins back into Bitcoin. I was a little bit heavy on my Litecoin bag, and I agree with what Ty said about Litecoin. There's little incentive right now to do development on Litecoin. And I'm still waiting on what Litecoin was saying about Mimblewimble, privacy and fungibility via Mimblewimble protocol. And that never came to fruition either. Was that just a bunch of hype is what I want to know. Kaboom, says Dolphin 134. Indeed. We've been on for almost 45. Make sure you touch all the buttons. I'll be back tomorrow with the good crypto word. We took a break last week, but it was a much needed break. And I may pop up on you guys and do some other type of videos like I did last week talking about Toshi clause or whatnot. I think you guys like that. The market doesn't care about its dip. It just did it free market. Haha. I think I'm going to buy up some Litecoin prices. Nice. Yeah, the price is cheap on Litecoin right now. Rafterman's kind of digging this accumulation period. I'm not mad at it. And listen, I mean, if you've been rocking with the champ and if you've been here even since the beginning of the year, I can remember when the price was 3,000 or 4,000. So if you got in at the beginning of the year, $4,000 and now you're sitting at 8,000, I don't need any complaining. Okay. Don't get that greedy expecting a 10X all the time because that's not always going to happen out there, boomers. You may be happy with a 2 or 3X. On that note, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and land this plane directly on the tarmac, skip the runway. Shout out to my crypto licensed drivers, all my crypto aviators out there. I see you. And keep booming. Make sure you hit the gym. I didn't hit the gym today. I'll be there tomorrow doing my squats or whatnot. Make sure you put some weight on the bar. I don't want any skinny minis here in the population of the chat box. Thanks once again to everybody showing me love here in the super chat. Thai City, Queens Races, and Rafterman, and everybody. I know a gentleman, I forgot who, but someone sent me a brave tip. Let me drop a bomb. I forgot the name, but I know you said, Champ, I send you a brave tip, so I appreciate you. And everybody else that shared this on their feed. Stay strong out there and keep booming. I'll be back tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain. Here's Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.